Many people think Reki is simply jealous of Longa's fast improvement, and while yes, he is jealous, there is so much more to it. This is a video essay about Reki, one of my favorite characters ever, a character that so many people adore and is deeply misunderstood. Today I'm going to talk about Reki's trauma and how it still influences his actions today. I'm going to talk about how he interacts with Longa and what that tells us about his character. I hope you enjoy this video essay as much as I enjoyed making it. To put it poetically, Reki is the sunshine character, the light of Skate the Infinity. Reki brings happiness to every character from his shining personality and his kindness. He has so much passion for the things he loves, but while shining so bright, he is destroying himself with the flames. The sun is a form of protection, a light that causes us all to see the beautiful world around us. Yet for some reason we take it for granted, adoring how brightly the moon shines, while ignoring the fact that the sun is the reason the moon is shining in the first place. And no, I'm not talking about the sun and the moon. I'm talking about Reki and Longa, and I think this analogy is a perfect way to describe exactly who they are as characters. Reki was the one who taught Longa how to skate, yet Longa is the one who everyone loves, the one that is more talented, the one that is more successful. Reki has so much passion, so much light, but his insecurities cause the light to go out, for the light to only shine for Longa's talent, for the light to light himself on fire. But is he only jealous? Are his insecurities simply because of Longa's success? Or is there something deeper, something more? I think there's an answer to both of these questions, and it lies in Reki's past, a past that he will never forget, a past that has stuck with him all this time. And that is Reki's childhood friend. We know next to nothing about this character, we don't even know his name, but his role in Skate the Infinity is so important, whether you realize it or not. Reki is not only jealous. Yes, he is jealous, but anyone would be in this situation. What I want to talk about is how scared Reki is, because this has happened before. What we do know is that Reki's old friend got seriously injured, and he never skated again, leaving Reki in the process. Reki is terrified Longa will get hurt, and that lies in the jealousy that he portrays. Reki desperately does not want Longa to get hurt, because this has happened before. With Reki's old friend, he got seriously injured, and Reki still blames himself for it to this day. We don't know much about Reki's old friend, we pretty much know nothing at all, but this friend is the root of all of Reki's interactions around Longa, and the things he learned, whether self-damaging or not, have stayed with him. Many people think Reki is just jealous of Longa's success, and while that is true, there is so much more to it. Yes, Reki is jealous of Longa's fast improvement, of how he's better than him even though he was the one who taught Longa how to skate in the first place. But the reason Reki is upset is more than that. Reki desperately does not want Longa to get hurt. This is because it's happened before, because he already wasn't able to save someone. If Longa gets hurt, mentally or physically, he only has himself to blame. If he isn't able to stop Longa, then whatever happens is a result of his inadequacies, of his weaknesses. This is not true at all, and it definitely isn't healthy, but this is how Reki thinks. We already know Reki has a low self-esteem, and Longa, even though unintentionally, only makes it worse. Yes, Longa is better at skating than Reki. Yes, Reki is jealous. But Reki is also scared. He is terrified he will lose Longa just like he lost his childhood friend. He is scared that he won't be able to save Longa. He is scared that no matter what he does, no matter how many warnings and how much he cares, it won't be enough. Longa could get serious injuries, Longa could die, and it would only be Reki's fault because he wasn't persistent enough. Reki is very protective of his friends. This is shown by all the times he's been defensive around Adam to spare Mia and Longa by his harshness. Even though he can't stop Adam's actions, he can at least try to prevent Longa from having to be the victim of said actions. So if he can't do that, if Longa still wants to skate against Adam, not only does that make him feel inadequate by how much better Adam is at skating, it also makes him terrified that no matter what he does, Longa will still skate against Adam. Longa can still possibly get badly hurt, mentally or physically. If Longa skates against Adam, he could leave Reki, not only to skate against a more adequate skater, but physically as well, because if Longa gets injured, he physically cannot skate against anyone, even Adam, and especially not Reki. While any good friend wouldn't want anyone to skate against someone like Adam, Reki is more than a good friend. He has stuck inside his head, convincing himself if he doesn't prevent Longa from everything that could hurt him, he could lose him entirely. This is why Reki's childhood friend influences so much about his character, and that is why he holds such importance to Reki's actions even years later. This is why Reki is so protective of Longa, of Mia, of his friends in general. He doesn't want to lose them like he did with his childhood friend. He doesn't care how much it hurts him. If his friends are okay, he doesn't care about his well-being. But if Longa gets hurt, he'll be more mentally destroyed than he ever has been before. Reki cares about Longa so much. He is possibly the only real friend Reki has ever had, the only friend that hasn't left him because of something Reki did, or better yet, didn't do. This is shown in the piggyback scenes in the OVA. With Reki's childhood friend, all of the baggage is on Reki. Reki has to carry everything. But with Longa, the weight is equally distributed. This shows that Longa cares for Reki as much as Reki cares for him, that even if Reki worries, Longa won't leave him, showing his insecurities are simply that, insecurities. Longa won't leave Reki no matter how injured he gets, which is what makes Reki and Longa's friendship so special and so real. Reki's insecurities are a center point of his character, but Longa shows that he doesn't have to deal with them alone. He shows us that the moon and the sun, even though very different, can still love each other despite their difference in brightness, their popularity, and their worries. This is why their friendship is so special and how important Reki's happiness is after they make up. Reki is a sunshine character. He is so sweet, so real, and I adore him very much. His anxieties, his fears, and his jealousy only deepen him as a character, and his presence lights up the entire show, whether it's for other characters, for himself, even if it's slowly destroying himself. Reki is not just jealous. He's scared, he's terrified, and he's protective of his best friend. He doesn't want to lose Longa, and I think Reki is a really well-written character. He's one of my favorite characters, and I hope you can understand him a little bit better now.